got completely revamped in the last 6 months. What has that been like to work with these new guys?
Yeah, the gentlemen that are here, from Jordan Waters to Hollywood to Kendrick Raphael, young son heroes, Mark Jones and Jordan Poole. They're talented. But what's more important is they're better people. And they work together. They bonded quickly. Waters and Hollywood integrating into the room. Kendrick coming back bigger, stronger, faster. Mark taking a leadership role, and Jordan Poole being the utility knife. I think we have a good blend, and they all kind of feed off each other. You saw it in game one. When one goes out, the other one goes in, and to be quite honest with you, we feel confident no matter who we put out there, we're not going to miss a step. So I'm excited about that. I know our offensive coordinator and our head coaches as well.
What did you guys see the difference between Jordan first 3 quarters versus the fourth quarter?
Just taking what they give them. Anytime you first game, new place, whether you're a freshman or a fifth-year guy, you got kind of internal pressure that you want to do something amazing. And the biggest thing and the best thing he did is he went back to being him and being himself, which is a really good football player, a great teammate, and a good person. And that calmed him down. And I was excited to see him come out the second half and execute the way he did. And he had some good runs in the first half too. And so that was good and fun to see.
What goes into finding Canoa or Katie as walk-ons coming out of high school? What is that art?
Well, I think it starts with, Coach White. Jackson White has done a really good job. He's kind of behind the scenes, and, he deals with our specialist. And him and I have known each other. I actually coached him. That's how old I am. And we collaborate. And what we look for, of course, talent's one thing, late talent. But the biggest thing we look for, and we've been pretty spoiled here as specialists, is when the lights get bright, they get calm. And probably the greatest asset to Canoa is when the lights get bright, he gets calmer. I think it's been stated and quoted that I call him the Freddie Couples of kicking. No matter if it's a 50-yarder or a 30-yarder, he's very smooth, which leads to the same leg swing each time. And just the consistency, whether it's our long snappers, whether it's Caden Newcastle, or whether it's Canoa, the good thing about them is they keep calm within the noise, and that's all they get to deal with throughout the game when they're called upon.
You talked about Hollywood integrating well into the group. How does his explosiveness add another facet to the backfield?
Yeah, it's good. All 3 backs that go out there have explosiveness. He has kind of a unique skill set. But when you put a running back room together, everyone wants to go with thunder and lightning. But I want 3 dudes that have a tremendous skill set, whether it's catching the ball. Biggest thing is blitz pickup, which they're really all good at. Kendrick, as a freshman last year, was tremendous at it. So they're all 3 willing to put their faces on people, and when they're handed the ball, they have the ability to house it, which is nice.
What's it been like for you to have him on the kickoff return too, and have him slot in? Hollywood.
Yeah, no, Hollywood. That's something I eyed up when we recruited him. That he has that type of ability. As you guys said, he's explosive, but he also has tremendous vision. That's what Zonovan had back in the day. Is he not only had power, speed, but he had vision. And Hollywood has a natural instinct to find open holes, which it's not block perfect. And I'm excited to see where he goes with this. He just kind of got his first start, and confidence will build within, and we're excited.
When you evaluate a running back, what are some of the traits you look for?
Lower body power, vision, twitch, and the ability to stick his face on somebody when they blitz.
Where's the growth potential for this unit this week and then throughout the rest of the season?
I think the biggest thing is one sticking together, with 3 backs and they all want the ball. We all know that. That's just the human nature, is to continue to stick together and feed off each other, and when you get your opportunities, make the most of them. And the last thing I'll say about the group in regards to what we're looking for is bring your own blockers. Our offensive line is really good, but at the end of the day, we're going to be running on safeties and corners, and the good ones, they make them miss, and they make extra yards after contact. So that yards after contact is what I'm challenging those guys with, is when the first guy hits you, it doesn't matter, 4 or more, and that's our goal.
When you have 3 running backs that you're confident in, how do you kind of balance, snaps and plays just out there in the game?
I don't think there's any predetermined number. Jordan starts. Hollywood and Kendrick are both guys that are more than formidable guys that can go in there. They should be they are starters in my mind. I don't really consider anyone a backup. They all 3 bring a huge potential to our offense. So I've just told them all, no matter if you get 25 plays or 50 plays or 10 plays, your resume is your film. So go put good stuff on film, and I want them. All 3 of them have been challenged. Make it hard for me to take you back out.